Hey guys, Mark here with Weaponized Truth, and I just wanted to do a quick follow-up video. And I just want to give y'all, I want y'all to hear what happened to me this morning, and I want you to realize how extra bizarre it is that I was able to see what I saw, and just how incredibly crazy timing is in things sometimes. Now, I got up this morning and I was checking the news for interesting stuff to put on my channel, as I often do. And I have to say, there is so much absolutely preposterous stuff in the news today that I wouldn't even know where to begin. I'm either going to have to figure out how to do a live stream, or I'm going to have to make about 20 videos today. I'm not even kidding y'all. But after I looked at all of that, I went to my YouTube subscriptions and I was checking it out. Now, the first video that I watched was by Ron Johnson. Some of you may be familiar with his videos. Some of his videos that he's put out, particularly his ones with his 9/11 footage, are pretty damn incredible. Now, before I jump into what this video was about, I just want y'all to, for those of y'all who haven't been really paying attention to his channel in the past month or so, I just want to point something out. Now, I think because Ron Johnson talks about a lot of American issues, he appears to be an American, and at some point in one of his videos, I believe it was last month, it turns out that he doesn't even live in America. He lives in France or something. And I don't remember which of the videos it is where he's talking about global warming where he lives. But it seemed obvious that he was starting to use his platform, touching with conspiracy theories, to use it to push the idea into the truth community, I suppose you can call it, or whatever, to start accepting the fact that climate change is not only real, but it's, well, he originally wanted to push that it was real. And you can tell by looking at the comments in these some of these videos where he discloses that he doesn't even live in America. There's a whole lot of people going, "What the fuck, Ron? I thought you were American. I thought you lived in America." Now, this could mean nothing, and I'm not going to read too much into it, but I think you can tell by looking at the comments that a lot of people were like, "What?" And they kind of felt like they had been deceived a little bit. Now, look. So anyway, leading up into that, you can tell by his channel, the videos that he uses to push climate change don't nearly seem to draw the attention of some of the other stuff that he does, like, say, the incredible 9/11 footage and robotics and AI and so on and so forth. They just don't seem to garner the same type of attention. Now, you can take that for whatever it's worth, and I'm not saying anything bad about Ron Johnson at all. Just that when that thing came out where he started pushing climate change, we found out he wasn't even American kind of at the same time. I think a lot of us were taken aback and like, okay, this is a little strange. Now, he put out a video today that's about an hour long. I watched pretty much all of it. Skipped just a couple of small bits here and there. But basically what he proposes in his video is actually something that has occurred to me, and I'm sure some of you at some time. And basically what he wants to use his platform now as to convince people in the truther community, particularly conservatives, to get on board with climate changing. And he wants us to believe that it is real, except that it's not like something that's just happening because we're polluting the environment or something necessarily, but more so that it's geoengineering. Definitely something to do with like aliens and making this planet more hospitable to aliens and less hospitable to Homo sapiens. Well, now I will say this. I don't really believe in global warming and all that. I think a lot of this stuff is a hoax. But what he wants you to believe in this video is not only that is global warming real, but it's much, 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 much worse than we can possibly ever imagine. Maybe he's right. I don't know. And I'm not specifically using this platform to say, Ron Johnson is a shill or anything like that. I've often thought myself, because we are well aware that there are things spraying things in the sky. It's undeniable. You can see it everywhere. And as I've proved in my videos today, it's actually getting much, much worse. And obviously, the alien aspect definitely is interesting because, it just is. Now, anyways, so all that aside, so I'm watching this whole thing and I'm like, we have such a blurred line between what's real and what's fake because there's so much crazy stuff going on in this world. It's enough to drive you nuts. It doesn't help that George Soros and all the elites are doing everything to split everybody up even further on every issue they can possibly come up with. But anyways, so I finished watching his, and I see I have another video on my subscription by Security Team 10. I don't know if you guys are familiar with their channel, but they primarily focus in the area of UFOs. And it does seem to be one of the bigger channels out there. A guy named Tyler seems to run the channel. I think it has, it has a lot of subscribers. And the video that he put out today has to do with some kind of an article, I guess a scientist put out saying that he has 100% proof that an alien aircraft visited here. And he said it's 100% without a doubt proof. And apparently he was talking about this particular UFO incident. And I honestly, I don't remember the name of it. I'm not very familiar with it. But according to Tyler on Security Team 10, this is like the only UFO thing that's out there. I guess it happened in the 70s or something. And apparently it's the only one that's completely undebunkable. Well, imagine my surprise at the same. He's talking about how this alien ship has some kind of. It sounds to me like he's calling it some kind of made out of some water absorbing material. It's basically what he sounds like. What he's talking about, and apparently, this is where it gets really interesting. Is it turns out that the main witness in this whole UFO undebunkable thing with this planes with these water absorbing type of technology, the main witness was somebody named Ron Johnson. And both of these videos just happened to come out around the same time. And I don't want to scream conspiracy, but I was like, okay, this is fucked up. Right? I'm like, this is fucked up because Ron Johnson just made a video about geoengineering for aliens, and I'm like, I don't even know what the hell to think anymore, especially after I found out this dude's not even American, and now he's using his platform to push climate change. But then I come over here, and they're talking about aliens having technology to absorb water, and the main witness to this undebunkable UFO thing was Ron Johnson. No, for all I know, it's just a coincidence. Maybe Ron Johnson's name is Ron Johnson. Maybe Ron Johnson chose his channel name because he actually knows about this UFO incident and decided to use the pseudonym. I don't really know, but it was very strange indeed. And needless to say, after watching the videos, I was a bit torn. And lo and behold, I decided to get up and go out of my backyard and smoke a cigarette as I often do. And I saw about 10 different planes spraying the sky. And one of them looked to be like it was about 10, 20 times longer than anything I'd ever seen in my life. That is pretty damn weird. So hopefully you guys can appreciate the timing of this and what other stuff that was going on in my head this morning as I saw this crap. I don't know any of these people. I don't know anything about them. I don't get involved with other YouTube channels because you all see all the drama that goes on out there. It's ridiculous. So I just sit here and I make my little low quality videos and try to get out whatever kind of truth I can, and that's it. I don't make any money. I have a job. I'm not monetizing this crap, so it's whatever. So anyways, that's what led up to this. I'm going to see if I can figure it out and do a live stream today because I have a lot of different stuff that I want to get to. And I just don't want to make 20 videos if I don't have to. But anyways, I have a few more videos of the stuff that I saw in my skies this morning, and if anybody's interested, I just wanted to show you as best as I can portray it from the camera on my phone, the crap that we're seeing in my skies just today. So here goes. And there, I'm going to go ahead and try to get to, well, I guess that's pretty much all I'm going to really show. But as you can see from these various camera angles, almost everywhere I turn the phone, there was a different trail of stuff being sprayed from planes, and there had to be at least 10 of them out there this morning. I couldn't believe, I see planes doing it all the time. I was actually commenting the other day where I thought it was strange that I thought I saw two planes spraying stuff almost right next to each other the other day, and then lo and behold today, I'm not kidding y'all, there was somewhere between 7 to 10 to 12 planes all spraying over the same area at the same time. You could even see all the different lines. You could even see a little back here. If I can get the image up, there was actually a cross where two different planes had intersected. Yeah, right there. See, like there's 1, 2 right there, and they're just all over the place. Now, obviously, people spraying stuff is not new, but I just wanted to give you just a little more view of what I was seeing this morning, and I just wanted to talk about all the stuff that I was viewing on YouTube this morning that led up to this that made it even extra weird. But I still contend that what I saw today was some kind of strange aircraft that was, 10, 20, 30 times longer than what you have seen. About a month ago, Dabu 7, I was Googling some stuff, put up a video about some cigar-shaped alien ship spotted in Chile that was like super long. This looked like it was something similar, but from what I saw in the sky, it looked like something much, much narrower. I don't even know how to describe it. But anyways, that's it, y'all. Once again, if anybody has any information about that previous video, if anybody can check it out on Photoshop or whatever, or if anybody has their own video of seeing something they think looks like a really, really elongated plane spraying stuff on our skies, I'd like to see it. But anyways, that's just a little background of all the stuff that I was seeing that led up to it this morning, and you can realize when you're trying to find the truth that sometimes it's enough to drive you completely fucking nuts. So anyways, that's it, guys. Y'all take care.